Welcome everybody to this quick video. I have decided to finally join the ranks of playing PlanetCoaster along with everybody else. Unfortunately, I am very much a noob at this. So, pretty much, I picked up No Man's Sky and did not like it. It just wasn't the game for me, so I decided I was going to get a refund on that and went ahead and used that to pick this one up. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be much happier with this. It's just going to be a whole lot of trying to get used to it. Coming from Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, some things are the same, some things are not. And I am just having a bit of trouble, but I'm fairly kind of getting the hang of it a little bit. So let's go ahead and, like I said, this is just going to be a quick video. I went ahead and streamed this today, and I didn't record anything while I was streaming, so I thought, yeah, let's go back and kind of take a look at what's going on, kind of get an intro video. I don't know how much of this is going to stay or not, but this is what we are doing. So, alright, here is the entrance to the park, and it is almost 10 a.m., no, about 9:30. Now, what I decided to do for this park, I want to do something generic. There's no real theme or anything to it, just a very generic park, much like in the vein of Kings Island, which is my home park, or Cedar Point, something like that. So what we're going to do is we have an entrance and kind of a plaza kind of thing, and then we're going to do like a row of some buildings down there, shops and stuff like that. A typical, Disney type entrance, Main Street type thing. Lots of generic parks use that, and that's what we're going to go with too. Since there is no water in the game as of yet, we went ahead and used just kind of some flowers and trees and stuff down through there. This isn't done yet. I am going to go ahead, as you can see, I didn't finish that. I was just kind of getting the hang of it. Same thing on the buildings on the side. Still getting the hang of it, so don't know what to do. I had to fight, literally, for 40 minutes to get this path remotely to what I wanted. I am not a fan of the path system in this game. I'm just not. I can use city skylines better than I can use this, so not happy with that. Hopefully they do something and that has changed, because I mean, I would much rather just draw my mouse around and just record with that. But yeah, alright, so we're gonna have a main street kind of come up through here of shops, and then I really wanted to kind of do something at the end of it. We have, like, Kings Island has the Eiffel Tower, and we have a giant Ferris wheel. Yeah, because this Ferris wheel is pretty tall. It's pretty, it's an observation point, basically. It's a guide to get around to the rest of the park. And I also kind of wanted to do like a roller coaster kind of across the main line. Cedar Point has the one that goes right over the entrance. This is sort of the entrance in a way. I just kind of wanted to do something at the end of this, and I thought about it, and one of my favorite coasters is an invert, so that's what we kind of went with. Pay no attention to the middle of this. I'm not sure how much of this is actually going to stay, but I just kind of decided let's move all the way back into here. We're going to put a station here, and we're going to build a coaster and see what we can do. And the beginning of the coaster came out fantastic. It did take me a little bit. I had actually played the Alpha a little bit back in Alpha 1 and in Alpha 2 when Alpha 2 first came out. And I was really kind of decent at doing the coasters with Alpha 2 when it first came out. But they've changed some things. And unfortunately the changes I am not used to. So I had a heck of a time trying to get used to this as well. But I think I've kind of got it. So there's our station. And we have our coaster right there, and I really like the colors of this. I may change the beams, like the actual structure beams, but I really like how it came out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and end this. Well, yeah, we'll look over it here real quick before we do. But I wanted to kind of do something like Banshee with the invert, so it kind of comes down and goes through a loop right over the lift hill. That wasn't exactly where I wanted to place the loop around the lift hill, but it worked out. And then somehow or another, I ended up getting like an almost of an Immelman right in there. I don't even know how I did that, but it turned out really cool. And kind of up in here. And this is when basically the coaster just kind of starts to get kind of boring over here. We have a little helix over here. I love helixes. Helixes are some of my favorite things in coasters. So we had to add that. And we got our two little bunny hops over the paths, which I really like. Hopefully with Alpha 3 when it comes out they will add some more stuff and we can kind of do some more with the fencing and things, but this isn't looking too shabby. So yeah, it kind of goes through like an S over here. This part over here is really boring. I don't know what else to do with it. it doesn't have enough oomph basically to kind of finish the rest of the course and do anything else kind of cool. So we're not going to really mess with that too much. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. So yeah, as when I started to end it a second ago, what I was going to say is let's go ahead and we're going to ride the coaster, and that should be kind of cool, and hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any thoughts on about how I can make this section over here a whole lot cooler, I would gladly love to hear that. Tips, tricks, anything like that that you guys can help me with. Obviously, it would be better if you could catch me in my stream on Twitch, because then you can kind of show me how to do stuff. That would be awesome. If not, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the beginnings of this little park. Be very glad to hear those. And I will see you guys in the next video, which most likely will be another Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 video, because I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with this just yet until they get the next alpha stage in there. So, alright, I'm going to leave you with the coaster, and hope you guys enjoy it.